Welcome to 5 Minute Resume. When you're ready, click the Get Started button to continue writing your resume. The first step is to fill out your resume contact information. This includes your first and last name, middle name or initial is optional, the city, state, and zip code of your primary residence, your phone number, and your email address. You can also include your LinkedIn profile URL if you'd like. This can be added later in the process if you don't have it handy. Click the Next Work History button to continue the process. The second step is to register your 5 Minute Resume account. Create any password you want, then click the Register button, or you can sign in using your Facebook account. The third step is to add your work history. Starting with your current or most recent position, type in your job title. A results box will appear underneath. If you see a match, feel free to click on the result to allow you to choose from a number of responsibilities in our database associated with that job title below in the Enter Your Responsibilities section. Next, type in the name of your employer, the city and state where you worked, select your start month and start year, and finally your end month and end year. If you're still working in that position, check the I currently work here box under the end month dropdown instead. If you selected a job title from our database, several pre-populated responsibility statements will enter in the Enter Your Responsibilities section. Scroll down through the list and click the text you'd like to include. Select as many as you want. You can edit and format these in the text box to the left, as well as type in your own text and bullet points. You can also remove anything you've added if you decide not to include it. If your job title isn't in our database, feel free to type in your own text and bullet points to describe your work experience in that role. You can edit any of this text later in the process if you just want to see how it works. Click the Add Another Job button to add another current or previous position, or click the Next Work History Summary button to advance to the next step. In the Work History Summary section, you can reorder your work history if you didn't create them in reverse chronological order in the previous step, or you can add another position from this page, or you can advance to the next step by clicking the Next Education button. The fourth step is to add your education. Type in the name of the most recent school you attended or are attending, the city and state of the school, the name of your degree, your field of study, and the graduation year and month. If you haven't graduated yet, click the Currently Attending box to the right of the graduation month dropdown. You can add additional information if you'd like in the school information box, such as your GPA, your minor, or for those who don't have extensive professional work experience, elaborate more on what you studied. Click the Add Another Degree button to add more education, or click the Next Skills button to advance to the next step. The fifth step is to enter your relevant skills. The default list of skills are based on the first job title you created in the work history. Scroll down through the list and click the text you'd like to include. Select as many as you want. You can edit and format these in the text box to the left, as well as type in your own text and bullet points. Feel free to type in different job titles to see even more skills to add to your resume. You can click any of these and edit the text later in the process if you just want to see how it works. Click the Next Summary button to advance to the next step. The sixth step is to write your resume headline and summary statement. Feel free to click the Tips link in the upper right-hand corner of this page to access our blog posts on writing a great resume headline and professional summary. You can also select and edit the default summary statement based on the job title you type into the search box. Click Next Add Another Section button to advance to the next step. The seventh step is to add any other sections to your resume you feel would be relevant, such as accomplishments, affiliations, certifications, volunteer work, and more. When you're done, click the Finish button to advance to the next step. The eighth step is to select a resume style from one of our templates. You can change the template later in the process, and we'll continue to add new styles over time. Click the one that you like, and then click the Next button to advance to the next step. The ninth step is to review your resume. You can go back and edit any information or add any section to your resume that you'd like. Feel free to change the template or the font size as well. When you're happy with your resume, click either the download as a doc, print, or email links in the upper left-hand side of the page to select a plan. Once you've selected a plan and submitted payment, you can download, print, email, and edit your resume at any time and however often you'd like. Just click the Login button in the upper right-hand corner of the page when you return to 5minuteresume.com and enter your email address and password. Under your profile name, click on History. Here you can edit or duplicate a resume to customize a version for a particular job application in the history section, or create a new resume entirely if you have multiple career focuses in your job search. For example, you may want one resume when you apply for a management role and another when applying for an individual contributor role, or one focused on sales and another one focused on customer service or operations. You can have as many resumes as you want, you can name them anything you want, and you can remove any that you no longer want or need. We hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to email info@5minuteresume.com, and a member of our team will be happy to assist. Best of luck in your job search.